Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we are back to another one of our 200 run series loot videos, and this time is for Iron Docks. That was the next on our list. We are actually ahead right now. We have actually already completed the next dungeon for Draktharian Keep, and we're actually currently working on BRD, which is great. We were ahead, so I wanted to go ahead and knock out BRD while we were ahead because that one I knew was going to take me a very long time, and it really is. I mean, it's taking me about 8 minutes to run, and then plus there's getting out of the dungeon, get back in the dungeon, and everything else. So really needed the extra time, and then it's nice because we got some short dungeons afterwards. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back on topic to the Iron Docks. This is again where we go over the loot from where we ran 200 runs of the dungeon, and like I said, this time it is for Iron Docks, so we will be taking a look at 100 runs worth of loot on our Alliance Bank Tune, and then 100 runs worth of loot on our Horde Bank Tune, because I run a Alliance Druid then a Horde Druid, so that way I can continuously run these dungeons and get them knocked out. This is, again, it's not that they're actually competing against each other. It's not like we're doing 100 and 100. It is 200 runs, so they will be, you know, trading loot between each other to make sure that we are trying to hit that gold cap, you know, with as quick as we possibly can, but we're still only adding one each week. So even though we're ahead, we'll only go over the loot for one each week, and we only add one to ourselves each week, just to kind of see how running the, you know, another 200 runs and running a different dungeon and that variety in improves our sales, so we can kind of track it a little bit better than just, you know, throwing everything in on the bank, you know, on our sales every single week. Of course, you know, if you're just doing this for yourself, of course you should be posting everything, you wouldn't be stalling, but just want to kind of see how it can grow as we add each one. So that's why we're, you know, hesitating and just waiting each week to add one at a time, just for that data there. But anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop on to our very first bank alt here. This is our Alliance bank alt from our Alliance Druids runs, and see what they got. All right, let's check it out. All right, so right here we have our first bank alt. Again, this is for our Alliance bank alt, and right here you can see I've actually went ahead and got a guild started up with the help of Misdirect and Scrog. Thank you guys for that, and, you know, help of my other account as well. So yeah, we got this started so that way we can actually have everything separated out a little bit better. Plus, since we were getting so far ahead, I was getting too much loot to try to keep everything separated, so this makes it a lot easier. So here we've got our first two tabs here for Iron Docks. You already see we got one for Draktharian because we've already got that completed. But anyway, Iron Docks right here. You see here I separated all the weapons and shields and offhands and all those things all together, because that is really what I look for when I go to this dungeon, because those are the items I've actually seen sell the most when I'm actually, you know, doing Iron Docks. So, and I actually do feel like the green weapons sometimes actually have a better look to them than some of the blue items, so it might be another reason why they actually seem to sell so nicely. We do also get some materials here. We got these eggs here, and then we've got the sumptuous fur, another good little bit of extra gold we can add in as well. And as far as the weapons go, some things I do know definitely have sold for me in the past are like these incise swords right here at 25,000 value. Some of them are a little bit lower. We also have this one right here at 6,000. Just got a little bit different color there. I've also sold some of these staffs as well. The guns here as well sell pretty well, 13,000 gold. A little low, but you know, with that many it can add up. And like I said, I mean, it's just, you know, adding a little bit variety, filling in the blanks of stuff that we don't currently have selling at the moment. So it's always nice, you know, even if it is just low value items as well. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the, you know, more interesting items here in this tab. Other than these right here, these are just like the, you know, helm pieces, chest pieces, things like that. They're green, they're all pretty much low value, but it also does, it fills in a blank, possibly items that we can sell. So We got those over there. Another cool item is we get these auction control modules. Now, little heads up, I didn't actually start collecting these until my after I'd already finished 110 runs, so only collected them during 90 of the runs, and that's because I was a little late at getting the trading post set up at my garrison so that I could collect these. And it's just you have to, create a what is it, level 2 or whichever trading post at your garrison, so that you can collect the items to make these. Now in the past I have actually only sold the parts, so this will be the first time I'm actually trying to sell the module, but that should possibly sell better because it's already created, it's already done some of the work for you there, so you don't have to worry about grabbing all the parts. So I would think this would actually be something somebody would look for more so than just the actual parts. We did collect 3 epics here, and we actually did get more epics than that. These are only the ones I'm showing here, which you'll see why in a little bit. But these are because these are actually gear pieces. So we've got this cloak here at 284,000. We have this cloak here at 116,000, and then this helm here for 229,000. Now if we go over here, we've got the blue items. We've got this sword right here, not a bad looking sword, 84,000 gold. We have this dagger here for 103,000 gold. These boots here at 313,000 gold. Another cloak here for 121,000, and then a blue helm at 60,000 gold. Pretty getting to be a pretty decent sell rate there too. We've got a wand here for 111,000 gold, and then another cloak, 408,000 gold. Now that one's pretty high, but the other ones definitely seem pretty reasonable to me anyway. And a lot of people, say, well, Iron Docks is overinflated, so yeah, it does seem that way with some things, possibly, which I'm about to show you guys where I feel like that misconception comes from. Now, granted, it's no point to say, hey, I'm not going to run it because it's too overinflated. I mean, there's other items here that I sell all the time, and they constantly do sell, so why avoid running it just because there may be some items that are not going to sell? Just get a vendor of them if you don't want to deal with them. But anyway, the reason why I feel that there is this, whole thing around it being overinflated is because of these items right here. Like I said, we did get some other, epic items and stuff, and some blue too, but it's because of these rings and the trinkets that can drop, and that is because their value is pretty ridiculous. Now don't get me wrong, I have sold trinkets, I have sold rings, and for a surprising amount sometimes. I mean, old world stuff like the Lifestone trinket, I've said this multiple times, I've sold that for like 30,000 gold. It's a classic trinket, and I've sold like 3 of them for 30,000 gold. So kind of amazing there. Also sold things like the Freezing Band, that's an epic ring. I've sold that for I think around 20,000 gold. There's another ring I've actually sold for I think almost 20,000 gold. Pretty ridiculous actually, because I mean, you can't use it as transmog. The only area I can see it being useful is maybe somebody using it for a twink for whatever reason, but I really don't see them paying these extreme prices that you see on some of these things. This neck piece right here, 30,000 gold. Okay, I have sold something for 30,000. That might be reasonable, but then you go Soul Creeper ring, 33,000. Okay, the Zingara ring, 55,000. Okay, now you're getting way too high. Now, then we've got the Evermom ring, almost 70,000 gold in value. And then you've got the Gross Shaper ring, 124,000. Now, no way. These two, there's only 7,000 gold, so really no big deal. I still don't see them selling for that much, but it's still. Then we've got these blue ones here. We've got this the Poland Pennant. It's a neck piece, 209,000 gold. There's no way it's gonna sell for that much. And then we've got this epic ring here, 1.3 million gold. That's just ridiculous. It's an old ring. I can't see anybody buying this for any reason. And then we've got this trinket here, almost 90,000 gold in value. And I think, again, there's others as well, but I think this is where that whole inflated ridiculous price stuff comes into play, is with these drops right here. Now, with that being said, though, there's still no reason not to run this dungeon and try to get yourself some of these, you know, blue weapons and things, maybe some epics. Maybe get lucky and get the Blackrock Bulwark. See, we didn't get one here. That's like the really big ticket item. And to get some of these green weapons that, like I said, I have seen these sell, and I've sold these multiple times. But anyway, guys, that is it for the Alliance Bank Alt. Let's go ahead and hop over to the Horde Bank Alt and see what they got. All right, guys, so here we are on our Horde Bank Alt now. And let's go ahead and take a look in here. Same thing. We've got our stuff nice and neatly organized. It does look a little bit more cramped here, but that's because we got a little bit more, it looks like, actually on our Horde bank call. And that could happen. I mean, it's RNG. Now you will see we have more of these auction house control modules, which is, again, it's RNG as those items drop, but we did actually get an extra 10 runs on our Horde bank alt for the pieces for the auction control module. Again, they are working together, so if we run out on the Alliance because they sell faster, or we just sell out of them because they have less, then we can trade one over and then it's even, whichever. But anyway, again, we've got the, you know, green armor pieces over here. We've got our materials here. Nothing really, you know, reason why I just kind of say our green armor pieces and don't really go into it. I mean, everything's somewhere between 5 to 10,000. I don't even think anything here is over 10,000 gold, or up to 10,000 gold. It's all, you know, 5, 6, 7,000. So nothing really exciting over here. But anyway, again, sumptuous fur. We got the eggs, and then I actually did all the weapons and even the blues and stuff over here, just because it was a little bit more cramped up. We didn't actually have as much space, because I guess the Alliance just didn't get as much loot, at least things to keep, as the Horde did. So anyway, again, we've got the swords here. Actually, we got a different one on this one, so we might have to trade one of these over. We got this green color one. It's a vine wrap great sword. I didn't see any of those on the Alliance Bank too, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll have to send one of those over. We got these bows here. Are we missing the gun? No, we got the gun right here. Okay. I was about to say, oh, this is actually a different one. It's got a little different color. I'm not sure if we have one of these, but we only have one on the Horde, so we can't really trade one over. We don't want to trade one if we only have one, right? We want to actually make sure that we have a duplicate if we're trading. Unless something's just not moving, we might try it over on the other realm, but other than that, really it's just trading if we have duplicates. But yeah, not bad. We've got a good amount of weapons here, and actually, like I said, it looks like we have 3 of this one that we don't actually have on the Alliance, so I have to double check and make sure there isn't anything the Alliance has that the Horde doesn't have. But with it being that the Horde has more, I'm going to assume that that's not the case. But anyway, on to the exciting stuff. We got our blues and our epics here. It looks like we only have one armor epic piece actually here, and that's this cloak right here, 116,000 gold. Although the Horde may have gotten more of these items, which actually I probably am more excited about because I actually do see these items sell a lot. But yeah, it seems like they only lucked out with one epic as far as armor pieces, and it's this cloak here at 116,000 gold. And then we did get some different items though. We did get these blue boots right here, the spiffy chainmail boots, 40,000 gold. And then we've got this same sword as we had on the Alliance, so nice that we got 2 of those, 84,000 gold. The wand here, I believe it's the same wand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same one, 111,000 gold. Then we've got a mace here, Gibber Skull mace, 114,000 gold. So you see, we do have some different items. We got this crossbow here at 63,000. This is kind of where, I mean, like, some of these green items actually look better, because I feel like this is just so basic looking. insane for this crossbow. Whereas like you go to this low value crossbow here, and actually it's went down in value. I kept it because it was over 5,000, but it looks like it's only 4,700 now. We'll still probably keep it and post it just because it was originally over 5,000. And you know, that's the problem when things are really close. They could dip, they could go back up, whichever. But I mean, look, the little red color and everything there, I think that crossbow looks way better than this blue one. This got a lot better value, but maybe that's just me. And of course this blue one is probably a little bit rarer too, so it brings a little bit of the value to it. But anyway, then we've got these gloves here at only 50,000 gold. They are only gloves though. And then we got two of these chest pieces. I don't recall seeing that on the Alliance, so that might be an item that we trade over. 127,000 gold for that one, so not bad at all. Guys, you know, nice little bit of things to stock up. They're going to be different than what we have had previously, and something from a different expansion, so that's really nice. And then again, if we go to the baker here, same thing. We're going to have our little bag with our little rings here, and you see we did actually get more epics here. We've got this neck epic 91,000 gold, a trinket here for 90,000 gold, and then we've got two blues here. The neck piece here is 114,000 gold, and then the unbreakable band at 3 million. Again, 3 million gold for this insane ring. That's just ridiculous. Nobody's ever going to pay 3 million gold for this ring. There's no reason to. Why would you pay 3 million gold for that? Then we've got, you know, again the green rings, just ridiculous. And that's where, like I said, I think the inflated pricing comes from, is from these rings and these trinkets and things like that. But there are very good things to get in here as well. So really should be, you know, running it to stock up your you know, auction house, even if you only ever want to sell the green weapons and things. Actually, those are the items I'm more excited about, even more so than any of the blues or anything we got, unless of course we got the Blackrock Bulwark, but you see we didn't get one of those. Would have been super excited about that one. But anyway guys, that is it for the loot for the Iron Docks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed seeing the items that we got. I feel like we actually had a pretty good turnout. We got a nice little you know, variety here. We've got the auction house module, we've got, you know, a bunch of these green weapons to try to sell. We did get some blues as well, although like I said, I'm more excited about these green items than actually the blues this time. That's a little vice versa this time, you know, because I feel like we will possibly pick up some sales, hopefully, with adding these green, you know, weapons to our, you know, bank alts for our realms. But anyway guys, if you did like this video, make sure you do hit the subscribe button and that like button down below, and that way you don't miss another one of these loot videos and the clean out afterwards, because, you know, when it comes to Sunday, we will actually, and actually it'd be next Sunday, because I'm actually recording this a little bit early, because actually when we do our clean out this Sunday, it will be from where we added BFD to our auction house, and not Iron Docks. so yeah, trying to record early, but this video will not come out till Monday. So with that being said, it will be the following Sunday that we actually possibly see these sales. So yeah, can't wait to see if our sales improve after adding this loot to our, you know, sales. And then following week will actually be Drakthar Keep. So we'll see how well that goes, and we'll just keep on building on. Like I said, we are running BRD now. If you guys are interested in ever joining me on these runs, or just want to see it done live, I do, you know, of course, do some of the runs off stream, but I do also do these runs on stream. The link is down below for Twitch, where you can actually join in. We can do some lax, and we can just, you know, just come hang out and chat and just have a good time with us while we're doing them. Definitely is a lot of fun. The more people we get involved in these lax, it makes it a little bit more competitive, so it's always a nice little fun time doing that. But anyway guys, that is going to be all I have for this video. hopefully you guys, like I said, are enjoying this. You know, seeing the loot actually helps us determine when we do see these cells, you know, where we possibly got it from, and then we can try to, you know, help distinguish as far as where we're actually seeing majority of our cells. But again, it's just about building that stock up, going from a convenience store basically to a warehouse to then a big, you know, corporation pretty much by spreading out all of our stuff. Of course, we're not going to be doing the corporation level because we're only using 2 realms at the moment, unless we decide to add some more on later. But again, we're going to try to get all the, you know, these 2 realms stocked up from every dungeon first before we even consider anything like that. But again, guys, that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Y'all have a great day.